Okay, compound interest. Compound interest is exactly like percentage change, but it's just that the change each time is the same. So whereas successive changes we can have increases and decreases, with compound interest it's a set interest change every single time. Okay, again, not investments this time but savings. Okay, so you've got a savings account and into it you put £500. Okay, compound interest says that every year you're going to get a little bit extra on your account. So here if I say that the interest on the account is 4%, every year you gain an extra 4%. So if I write that on every year, okay, you gain an extra 4%. Now, this doesn't mean that at the end of 3 years you're going to have 12%. What this means is at the end of the first year you're going to have 104% of what you had before. Now that's a really key thing, and for those people on the higher pay, because this is B grade material, this is important. The multiplier for this is 1.04 times 500. That'll find you 104% of 500. In this case it's going to be £520. Okay, now at the end of the second year you get another 4%, but again it's not 4% on your original, it's 4% on whatever you had at the end of the first year. So now you get 4% on your 500 plus 4% on the 20 as well. So, and again, this is where multipliers come in to be very useful. 1.04 multiplied by 520, and already at this point you'd probably be turning to a calculator. Certainly this would be a question which would require a calculator in the exam. Okay, in this case you've got £540.80. Okay, again it's not 540, it's a little bit more because you've already earned some interest and you earn some interest on that again. Okay, now the last one is going to be 1.04 times whatever you had before, 540.8. Okay, and that one there is going to equal £562.43. It's actually 43.2 pence, we round down to 43 pence. Okay, again, if it was just 12%, it'd be 560, but it's not, because the interest is compounded year on year, so it keeps on increasing. You don't generally get compound interest questions on non-calculated papers because of the difficulty of finding a 4% and 4% and so on and so forth. One more thing to say about that. You can simplify all these. You've actually multiplied each time by 1.04. So what you've effectively done is multiply by 1.04 3 times. So £500 multiplied by 1.04 is going to give you the first year. Then multiplied by 1.04 again will give you the amount in the second year. Multiplied by 1.04 again is going to give you the amount in the third year. And then if we look at that, that is just £500 multiplied by 1.04 to the power 3, or cubed. Okay, so then if I want to start typing it on my calculator, I can now use this formula with any number of years. If I wanted to know what was in the account after 10 years, I was raised to the power 10. And you can see how quickly that's done. You've got 500 multiplied by 1.04. I want to raise that to the power 10 on the calculator. What I'm going to have after 10 years in the account is £740.12. Okay, once you realise these multipliers and how to use them, very quick to find out what's in the account after 10 years, 25 years, and if you want to, you can go up to 100 years.